All right. It is Thirsty for Knowledge Thursday. Yep, I made that up. But that's just because I'm cool like that. All right, here we go. Thursday, label the parts of speech, the underlined words. Again, we're going to label them in order from the start of the sentence to the end of the sentence. We're going to list them in order down here as well. So Babe Ruth is a person. We all know the basic definition of a noun is a person, place, or a thing. And he is definitely a person. The Great Bambino. So that is a noun. And then we have his career. This is a pronoun. Because we're not going to go ahead and restate that it's Babe Ruth's career. We're not going to say Babe Ruth started Babe Ruth's career. We say his career because it makes way more sense to say just that. So that is a pronoun. Then we have pitcher. A pitcher is a position on a baseball team, so it's a thing. Again, that's another noun. And then last but not least, we have the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox is a team in Major League Baseball. Again, that is a noun. Just one moment here. Let me go ahead and write noun there, and we'll be done. All right, here we go. Next part, write the plural noun. Babe Ruth hit 714 home runs in his career. So it's a pretty standard plural, just home runs. That's a lot of home runs in his career. Finally, we have, or not finally, but next we have she plays. In the simple future tense will be she will play. As in she will play baseball. Maybe she will play better than Babe Ruth. And the perfect future tense is she will have played baseball by the time she's 10. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Next, is a simple compound or a complex sentence? Well, there's a comma here involved, so we know it's not simple. It's got a little bit more to it. Although baseball was segregated. If I were to cut this off at the comma, although baseball was segregated, is not a complete sentence by itself. So that we know that this depends, or is a dependent clause. It depends on the rest of the sentence to stand. So this is a dependent clause. Then we have the next part of the sentence. The Brooklyn Dodgers decided to sign Jackie Robinson. That is in and of itself a sentence. So it is an independent clause. And because we have an independent clause and a dependent clause, we know that we have a complex sentence. All right, then we have Jackie Robinson became an important person in the civil rights movement. First and foremost, this bugs me because when I read it, I had a hard time reading it as it was written. Anytime you have the letter A by itself as an article in front of another word that starts with a vowel, you have to add the letter N to make it an. So we know already that this is a mistake that has been made. So we'll go ahead and start from the beginning here. Jackie, every sentence begins with a capital letter, aside from the fact that this is his name. All names are capitalized. Jackie Robinson. Became. An, with an N there. Important. Person. In the civil rights movement. Civil rights movement is a national movement and gets its words capitalized because it was one that was extremely important and created great positive change in our nation. So civil rights movement deserves those capital letters. All right, which word from Monday's list means a measure taken in advance to prevent harm? All right, well, they're using a prevent in there. So we know it's in advance, so it's pre. And we want to prevent harm. So we want to take caution. So this is a precaution. Highlight the clues from yesterday's question that helped you determine the meaning of vacate. Well, when the landlord asked them to move somewhere else, that definitely helped me determine what it meant to vacate. He asked them to move somewhere else. And again, makes it sound awfully nice. Okay, guys, that's it. Tomorrow, you have another weekly language review quiz. But guess what? I remembered to take off the answer key this time. So definitely study. Talk to you guys later, I think. Bye. If I can turn this off again.